The ancient wisdom teaches that light was never meant to scatter itself to be accepted. It was meant to dwell, to settle, to be held with intention. People-pleasing begins innocently. You want harmony, you want peace, you want to be kind. But somewhere along the way, kindness quietly turns into self-erasure. In the language of the hidden teachings, this happens when light leaks from its source, when the inner flame pours outward without a boundary to contain it. Not because you are giving too much, but because you have forgotten where you end. A people pleaser is not weak. They are often deeply sensitive, perceptive, and attuned to others. They can feel shifts in a room before words are spoken. They know what others need before it is asked. But the wisdom warns that sensitivity without structure becomes depletion. When you prioritize being liked over being aligned, your light leaves its vessel. You say yes while your body tightens. You smile while something inside you goes quiet. You explain yourself even when no explanation is needed. This is not love. It is imbalance. The deeper teachings remind us that light remains where there is restraint. Not restriction, restraint. The kind that preserves integrity. People-pleasing is often mistaken for humility, but true humility does not abandon truth, it stands in it gently. When you constantly adjust yourself to avoid discomfort, you are not keeping peace. You are postponing truth. And truth postponed eventually returns as exhaustion, resentment, or illness. The wisdom teaches that the soul contracts when it is not honored. Not dramatically, quietly over time. You begin to feel invisible in your own life. You lose clarity. You doubt your intuition. You confuse love with obligation. But the light does not leave you. It waits. The moment you begin to say no without guilt, the light gathers. The moment you pause before agreeing, the vessel strengthens. The moment you choose integrity over approval, the soul exhales. This is where people-pleasing dissolves, not through confrontation, through alignment. You learn that you can love others without carrying them. You can be compassionate without being consumed. You can be generous without disappearing. The ancient wisdom teaches that when each person holds their own light, harmony naturally arises. Not forced harmony, true harmony. You were never meant to manage everyone's comfort. You were meant to tend your own flame so it could warm without burning out. And when you stop people-pleasing, something surprising happens. Those who only benefited from your self-abandonment fall away. Those who respect truth draw closer. What remains is cleaner, quieter, more real. So ask yourself gently, not with judgment, but with honesty. Are you being kind, or are you leaking your light? Because the light you preserve is the light that can actually serve, and that is the balance the wisdom has always pointed toward. Blessing of returning to yourself. May you be freed from the quiet weight of carrying what was never yours to hold. May the light within you grow steady enough that you no longer bend to be chosen. May your kindness come from fullness, not from fear of being left. May you remember that saying no can be an act of love, that boundaries are not walls but doors that protect your integrity. That when you honor your own soul, you teach the world how to meet you in truth. May you please the light within you before you please the voices around you. And may peace return the moment you stop abandoning yourself. Amen. and so it is.